Interruption in your long-term care insurance policy and reimbursement. That's a question we get often. If I were to change providers, would there be an interruption in my reimbursement? If I were to stop care, would that be an interruption of my long-term care insurance benefit when I go to start it back up? Each of these questions are valid, but they're very policy specific. I have seen policies that require 22 days out of a month to receive caregiver services in the home, or the policy stops reimbursing and they have to go through an elimination period again. I have seen long-term care insurance policies that once they get through their elimination period, they have to have services 7 days a week. If there is ever an interruption in the long-term care insurance policy and reimbursement, if there's ever a day without service, that is pretty significant to the policyholder. In some cases, they may have to go back through the elimination period again. We did serve a client that had a policy that read like that, and we talked to him multiple times to make sure we understood it, and they had to have services every single day. Even if it was a minimal service, a minimal visit, they had to have service, that policy holder for the long-term care insurance carrier to continue to reimburse. They had to have services every single day, 7 days a week. To prevent any kind of interruption in reimbursement for your long-term care insurance policy, you're going to want to make sure that you always keep good documentation on the care that's being provided. You want to work with a reputable organization that always can provide invoices in a timely fashion. If the long-term care insurance carrier requests notes, invoices, any additional information like a plan of care, some nurse oversight, nursing assessment, sometimes they'll look for a physician's written letter of recommendation for plan of care. There's a number of things. You're going to want to understand that for your policy. The sooner you understand that, the sooner you could prevent any kind of heartache, any kind of interruption in the reimbursement for your services. You may think for this upcoming holiday, you're doing a favor for the caregiver by giving them a day off, but it could cause a real significant problem with reimbursement from your long-term care insurance company. So understanding your policy is always very important. We recommend a family member, a power of attorney over your health care or your financials, an accountant, a lawyer, a geriatric care manager, someone that you trust, someone close, even if you're sound cognitively, that also knows all about your policy, that they understand, and create those bullet points, create that list all about your long-term care insurance policy. That's very important, in knowing the ins and the outs of your policy, having a one sheet that talks through all about your policy very specifically, not the organization, because there are so many different long-term care insurance policies. Thank you.